If you're 18 or younger, seriously, stop scrolling for a second. I'm not saying this to scare you. I'm saying this because almost nobody explains this while it still matters. Your body is still growing. Your bones, your face, your height, your hormones, all of it is still under construction. And how you live right now is going to decide how far your body actually goes. Most people only learn this after their growth window is already gone. Right now, your body's in maintenance mode. It's in building mode. It's building bone density, height, facial structure, posture, hormones, nervous system. And building takes materials. You can't build a house out of air, and you can't build a strong body out of empty calories. Nutrition is the foundation. This is where everything starts. Nutrition isn't about weight, it's about structure. Calories don't tell your body how to grow. Nutrients do. If your body doesn't get the nutrients it needs, it doesn't magically compensate. It adapts by growing less. Not because of genetics, but because it has no other option. Animal foods are the most nutrient-dense foods humans can eat. That's not an opinion, it's biology. They provide every nutrient that the human body needs, such as protein, calcium, phosphorus, zinc, iron, vitamin A, B12, saturated fat, and cholesterol. These nutrients are non-negotiable for growth. Protein builds tissue, fat builds hormones, and minerals build bones. I want to talk specifically about raw milk because this matters. Milk exists for one reason: growth. Milk contains every nutrient that you need to grow. It not only has calcium, but also has protein and fats, which helps you actually use the calcium to grow. Populations that consumed raw milk always grew to taller heights and had more developed bones. Here's the hard truth. Most modern processed food is stripped of nutrients, full of additives, and are just empty calories. You can eat a lot and still be malnourished. Your body might feel full, but it would still be missing what it needs to grow. Processed foods send confusing signals to your body. It provides energy without structure. That's why people grow up with weak bone density, poor posture, narrow faces, and hormonal issues. It's not because they didn't eat enough, but because they didn't eat real food. Here's what you should be focusing on eating: animal-based foods, raw or minimally processed foods, enough nutritious food, and high fat. I'd recommend foods like raw milk, eggs, red meat, organs, and animal fat. This isn't about being extreme. It's about giving your body the materials it needs to finish its job. Now let's talk about sunlight, because this is huge. Yes, everyone knows sunlight gives you vitamin D, but that's not the only thing it does. It also sets your circadian rhythm. Circadian rhythm is basically your body's internal clock. Basically, it controls when your body knows to wake up and when to go to sleep. When you get sunlight early in the day, your body knows that it's time to wake up and that it's daytime, time to be awake. Signal sets up your body to release melatonin that night. If your circadian rhythm is messed up, then your sleep quality will suffer, even if you sleep a long time, 9 hours, and still feel tired if your rhythm is off. Make sure that you get sunlight in the morning, first thing to do when you wake up, so that your circadian rhythm will reset and you could go to sleep at a good hour and get enough sleep and sleep at the correct time. Directly affects your growth and recovery. Why sleep is so important is because it's the time that you actually grow. Growth does not happen when you're awake, it only happens when you're asleep, specifically when you're in deep sleep. This is when your body releases growth hormone, which is the hormone that your body uses to grow. Both sleep quality and quantity both matter. Sleeping long enough matters, but sleeping well matters even more. If you have bad sleep quality, you'll have low growth hormone. Low growth hormone means less recovery, weaker bones, and slower development. Deep sleep is what you want. Real things that you can do to improve your sleep quality. You should go to bed and wake up at the same time every night and morning. Get sunlight early in the day, shortly after you wake up. Keep your room cool so it's easier for you to fall asleep. Sleep in a dark room, make sure there's no lights in your room, and avoid blue light from your cell phone. Blue light essentially does the opposite of what you want to happen when you're trying to go to sleep. It makes your body think it should be awake when you're actually trying to sleep. If you connect everything I'm saying, you will notice everything actually connects. Your nutrition will feed your body, the sunlight will set your rhythm, and when you sleep, it will release your growth hormone. If all three of these are aligned, then your body will thrive. This information especially matters if you're under 18 years old, because once your growth window closes, it's over. Change your bone structure anymore. You can't grow in height anymore. Your hormones are pretty much going to hit a baseline. It's going to be the same. They're the hardest things, if even possible, to change after your growth plates closing after puberty. I'm not saying these things to pressure you because you deserve to know. He wants to grow. It just needs the right signals. It needs real animal foods, quality sleep, and good sunlight. Do those things now and your future self will thank you. I want to add one more thing. It's going to be related to training, like weight training or any hardcore sports that you might be training for. I believe movement for your body is good. Some exercise can be good, but I would avoid anything that strains your body out too much, like heavy lifting or running or sprinting. All of those kind of things, they strain your body so much, and it uses your growth hormone to build muscle and build strength inside of your muscles instead of using it to build your bone structure. Personally, I don't work out anymore at all. I actually think I did stunt my growth because I started working out at a young age. For people who still want to have a good physique and maybe still want to play a sport, don't train too hard if you're still young, as you can still build that muscle and get that strength after puberty, but you cannot develop your bones anymore once your growth plates close. Instead, for exercise, I would recommend something like walking or maybe some yoga or just easy movement of the body that doesn't stress you at all. You guys take all of this information into account. You can develop your face to look as attractive as possible, get as tall as possible, which obviously is great for so many reasons. Everyone wants to be tall, right? Just overall have great health and development throughout your teenage years. Yeah, that's all the information I have for this video. To support me a little bit more, you can check out my Instagram. It's also Primal Jaden. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Peace out.